this is my Singapore Blues enclosure. I'm gonna get him, I wouldn't say rehoused, but I'm gonna take out everything from this enclosure, clean it up, disinfect everything, and put him back in. I mean, put her back in. And that is because, I'm not sure if you can see, but there are mushrooms growing in the substrate. I think it's those mushroom spores that were in the other enclosures that I thought were mold. But I'm not sure how they got in here. Just one day randomly mushrooms started sprouting, so even though you can't see them, most probably died off. But I'm still gonna get everything cleaned off just to be on the safe side. First things first, let's get the water dish out. Then we'll get this pipe out. This is a PVC pipe that I glued on moss so it doesn't look too artificial. And as you can see, she is down there in her burrow. These guys are arboreals, but for some reason she doesn't climb. She just stays under her burrow. Let's get this plant out. Oops. Now you can get a better look of her. Check out those purplish blue colorations. If you watch the Singapore Blue packing that I did a couple days back, you would have noticed that those have those very nice blues, but this one is an older specimen, so the blues are much more prominent. Alright, so I've got a container in. She's a pretty big girl, about 6 to 7 inches. Not sure how am I going to get her into this catch cup. I think it's a bit too small. Let me switch it up. Well, let's try this one instead. Oops. Sorry if you can't see. Doing this with one hand. I think I'll get her in first and then I'll resume the video. Alright guys, so I've managed to smoothly get her in. She did cooperate, so that was good. Now I can mess with her enclosure. Okay, so I've got her enclosure all cleaned up and ready to go. So let's put this stuff in and we'll get her rehoused. I'm not going to be using this pipe anymore because it's so messed up already. And who knows, there's probably already mold spores on this thing. And when I put it in, more mold's just gonna grow, so this thing's going in the trash. Instead, I have a new one that I made a couple months back that I never used, so we'll use it now. I'm thinking of doing her enclosure a little bit different than what it was. So I'll put this like this, standing up. And then since she likes to burrow and stay on the ground so much, I will give her a bottom hide, something like that, so she can go in and hide whenever she wants. I'll probably drop a little plastic plant in there just to make it look more appealing. And of course, don't forget the substrate. Oh, so I've poked a small hole here and another small hole here. That way I can tie fishing line, because if I don't, then this thing, since it's vertical, will fall. Cut off the excess line. Now it's stable. Can't move around, so that's good. Drop in a little pebble at the corner there. Toss in the artificial leaves just to make it look a little bit nicer. Put this little flower at the corner. Some coconut husk. The water dish. And we are done. So that is the final setup look for the Singapore Blue. Now let's get her rehoused and see how she does. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty cool, especially from the top. Very, I wouldn't say naturalistic because they're all plastic plants, but it's better than an empty, or well, the previous enclosure she was in. So hopefully she'll appreciate this. Now let's get her rehoused into her new setup. Now the challenge is to get her in because I don't want her to bolt. Let's have a nice look at her before we do it. Wow. I think this is a must-have species. Anyways, before anything bad happens, let's get her in. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're not coming out. Stay in there. Now I gotta find a way to get that Tupperware out. Okay, that went smooth enough. There she is, rocking her new setup. I'm quite liking this setup, to be honest. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I think this is the nicest setup that I have currently. So that'll be it for today's video. I never thought of filming this one today. I thought I'd just do it really quickly and get it over and done with. But since I had time today, I thought why not? And as always, every time I do a rehouse or any cleaning, I will make a mess. So got some cleaning up to do as always. So yeah, thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.